Yes, I know I'm about 3 months too early because the Players Awards don't take place until the end of May. I think it's the end of May. But I just started thinking about potential Hammer of the Year contenders and actually all the other awards that are given out at the Players Awards. I was actually at the Players Awards last year. I paid a load of money and it was a bit of a disaster. But that's a whole other story, and actually had I been recording videos on YouTube, it wouldn't have been a pleasant video, but maybe there's a reason why I didn't record back then. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to do this in 2 parts. I think it's going to be about 4 awards in this video and 5 in the second part. Just who I think potential contenders are now. Obviously that can completely change from now till the end of the season, and also I might have completely different ideas to you guys, so if you've got different people you'd have picked, let me know. It'd be great to hear what everyone else thinks. But yeah, here we go. Here's the first award. Goal of the season. I think it's obvious who it's going to be, and this is the one award that I don't think will be changing from now to the end of the season. If it does, brilliant, but I can't see it. But anyway, worthy mention, I have to mention Arnautovic scoring against Stoke. Brilliant goal, but also I would say Arnie's first goal for West Ham against Chelsea. Yeah, really took it well and started to show actually what he was all about, jumping into the crowd, brilliant. But anyway, none of those compare to the winner, which is obviously going to be Obiang. He just took it so well. I don't think anyone expected him to, I don't think even he expected to score it. It was incredible, and a definite goal of the season contender as in the whole Premier League, not just for West Ham, but without a doubt, goal of the season has to be Pedro Obiang. Top goal scorer is a bit of a stupid one, I know, because literally anything can happen between now and the end of the season. But looking at the stats at the moment, 3rd place is actually Ayew. Great, sold him to a rival. And then joint, both with 7, is actually Arnautovic and Hernandez. It's going to be really interesting, I think, to see who's going to come out on top, particularly now that Hernandez is actually starting more games with Arnie. It's going to be really interesting. I've got to predict who I think it's going to be. I don't know. I think it's going to be Arnautovic coming out on top. God, I don't know why, but I'm just going, it's a 50-50 at the moment, and I just think he's in such brilliant form that I think it will continue. But having said that, I also think Hernandez is starting to show why we signed him, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top between the 2 of them. Best individual performance, Arnautovic against Stoke. He was incredible. I predicted before the game that I thought he would play well, but it could have gone one or 2 ways. It could have been that he got so worked up by everything, and rightly so, with the abuse he was getting from the Stoke fans. But actually it worked in his and our favour, and he showed Stoke exactly what they had lost. Played brilliantly. It's where he did the famous, I've got it as my background on my phone, his hammer sign. Just absolutely top performance. But having said all of that, he's not actually my winner. My winner is going to be Ogbonna against Spurs in the 1-1 draw. We defended the whole game. You know, we only had one shot on target, which was obviously Obiang, and it was just the battling throughout. But for me, there was one defender that, and actually he's been brilliant all season, and it is Ogbonna. He just was, no doubt in my mind, man of the match, and yeah, just sums up how well he's playing all season. So yeah, for individual performance, if I'm going to pick one, it would have to be Ogbonna. My signing of the season, Zabaleta has been a great signing. He's the sort of player that I love and most West Ham fans love. Gives 100% at all times. He battles for every ball, even when others would probably think there's no point chasing. He chases, and I just, yeah, his attitude exactly. I mean, he's a fan's favourite at Man City, and we can see why. Great addition to the squad. He dipped a little bit a few months ago, but you know, he's not getting any younger, and I think he's been brilliant for us. But he's not going to be my winner. I think it's probably obvious who my winner's going to be. Arnie, again, who would have thought that at the start of the season, the amount of abuse he got, and rightly so really, because he didn't seem to have the right attitude. But ever since Moyes has joined, he's been a completely different player, given 100% again, like Zabaleta. And he's definitely a fan's favourite. We miss him so much when he's not there. We really, really do. It showed as he come back against Watford, and it's what we're desperately needing. So, yeah, sign of the season, absolutely, no doubt in my mind, has to be an Arnautovic. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and follow me on Twitter @Club9. Come on, you Irons.